gotta be baby.
B.O.P.
Hey. Yeah, we back for season 2, 777 in the room. We gon' do what we do, but we got some friends too.
Black kings and queens gon' clap for 'em. Raising black kings and queens, I make 'em clap.
We got Namari with technique, Mr. Antoine stay on fleek. He gon' make us put our feet while we tap to every beat. Like Mr. Shabasi gonna stay on him, but he keep us looking right when the lights on us.
ETD, where you at? Education through dance, and you know that it's a fact. We don't play with Miss Chanel and she don't play with us back. She the glue to our family and she keep us intact.
Black excellence, you know we got it.
Black excellence, you know we got it. Raising the bar and setting the trends, and we back to do it again. We bringing our friends. StudioTypes, yeah, you know who we are. Expectations for greatness, aiming it for Mars. So at minimum, we landing on the stars. Yesterday limits ain't today, so we gotta raise the bar. StudioTypes, yeah, you know who we are. Expectations for greatness, aiming up for Mars. So at minimum, we landed on the stars. Yesterday limits ain't today, so we gotta raise the bar. Being cream the dream, work the hamstring. Wet national, my team can trust me. Every day trying to level up the repertoire. So every class, StudioTypes gotta raise the bar.
The gala, remembering where we started from up until where we are now. To still see people that were there from when we first started this, or when Ms. Tamara first brought this on, there, and see some of the dancers who were there back then come, and some of the numbers, and hear some of the music that they danced to then, or to hear some of the stories from then to now, because still a lot of people don't know the history of still how we got there, or they found out new information about it, or met some people that were there 20 years ago. If you were there, was such a great, great, great day. And to then just dress up, the kids enjoying themselves with their little Shirley Temple drinks, and just see our kids out there was a great night.
The gala, oh my God, celebrating 20 years. I've been here, I think 14 or 15 out of the 20. So it was really exciting. It was a lot of work with preparation for the team, but it was amazing. Coming out, seeing everyone, old alumni, I mean, just the support of supporting Tamara and 777 Dance for 20 years was amazing. It was a great time seeing the kids dance, just hearing those who have supported along the vision, along her dream. I'm still speechless. It was breathtaking just to be a part of it, just to say that I was a part of this journey, of this vision, of this dream that she has had. So it was great.
So I'm going through just learning how to celebrate in life, and thought to do a gala. I contacted my alumni, and my alumni are now rightfully in their 20s and late 30s. Me not telling you how old I am. But we talked about it, and we said, okay, we're gonna put this gala together. It's going to be a black tie event. We're gonna use the hotel that we first started doing competitions at, and that was the Crown Plaza. So the Crown Plaza Ravenna was amazing to use because that was our first place to premiere as a new business and a new company. And it was Tremaine Dance Competition. And I just, how do you not go there to do your showcase or to do your gala. And I wanted to be sure that people didn't feel like they weren't just celebrating myself and 777 Dance, but I wanted to celebrate the people that helped 777 Dance become this huge entity that it is today. And starting with 7 kids, now at 300 plus kids, it's hard work. It's not because of one person. So I wanted to celebrate everybody. So we had a committee for planning, we had a committee for performance, so my alumni were gonna dance, and then I chose some companies to perform that had completed choreography to perform at the gala as well.
Come to destroy me, come to destroy me, and I think to myself.
It was a dream come true. It was something that I wasn't prepared for mentally, but when I was there, I was ready to receive it. And the receiving part of the gala wasn't just through me. It was through other people that were affected by the works of 777 Dance.
We were celebrating something major. 20 years is a long time. It looks like we were still preparing while we were there. Like, I know I was still writing my speech, but I already had it all in my head. I just didn't have it down on paper. Even though you get there, you have last minute things you gotta do, you just knock it out and make it work. Whatever is not there, you just roll with it.
My dress is it's not here. My dress, the seamstress is closed today. And I didn't get to make it yesterday because I'm too busy chasing around people that's telling me that they want to help me. And then today, I forget to go get the step and repeat. So, it's not here.
Preparation for the gala. Oh my God. Of course, everything glitz and shines and is glamour, and you can see the finished product at the end. But during the preparation, it was a lot of tears, a lot of heartache, a lot of drama, too many chiefs, not enough Indians, people not staying in their lane, people forgetting to do stuff, the expense of it all. It was a lot going on, and to see it all come to pass, you're wondering, I know I did sometimes, like, is she gonna be able to really pull this off with all of the back and forth and people backing out and not keeping their word or what they're gonna do, and all of it just kind of like, I don't want to say falling in her lap, but falling in her lap. But when it's your baby, you want to make sure it's gonna happen. Even with the old alumni who thought they could dance, now they could dance, but trying to get it together to rekindle and refresh those muscles that they haven't used in a long time. It was great. It was great.
The studio still was open, trying to get there after having the studio open, because we still had to service our people here. Just because we're having a gala, we still had dance classes for our community, servicing them.
A lot of focus is being put on the gala, but business still has to go on. Business, 777 Dance Studio and 777 Dance Company still has to go on, regardless of the fun that we're having. So I would say a key component for me, it was just making sure that business still ran as usual. And then when we get into the gala, just all hands on deck. Wherever you see something needs to be done, you just do it.
Can I get 2 older people to go pick up that flooring that's on the floor there and roll it up for me, please?
I can't believe it's been 20 years. Like, what? Where did the time go? Really, honestly. And I've been here for majority of the ride, like the beginning, and you've been here for all of the 20 years.
I have been here for all the 20 years, but I'm just saying I missed a few years. I went to college.
Oh, but okay. I didn't do that, but
Yeah.
you know, and there's like a small break in your resume, and they're like, well, yeah, I was at college. But I've been here for majority of the 20 years. And now just to know that I was here at the beginning, Taylor was kind of here at the beginning, It's based off of me being born. Like, come on.
Exactly. She was
I've been
there.
here since the beginning. Memory wise.
She was in the belly.
Yeah.
And now my niece is like becoming a part, so it's just crazy. Yeah.
My favorite part of the evening, it was so many. I guess just seeing Tamara's face of the support. I know when you're having a big event like this, you're kind of wondering who is really gonna show up, but just seeing, I know it's a lot of work for her. I know it's been a long road for her, but just seeing her face and knowing that she has accomplished 20 years in this thing, it's not easy. And just seeing the support, the love, like those who truly supported her were there loving on her, and that was great.
I had a good time, minus passing warning. I didn't really pass out. But those 5-minute dance numbers back to back, like I'm still in pristine dancing condition, was a joke. Why did we do that? Because I thought I was gonna pass out.
Performing at the gala was fun. I might have messed up just a little bit, but nobody saw it.
So my alumni was so adamant that I dance in this gala. And as much as I now understand why I don't dance at showcases and at performances, it's because I'm wearing so many hats. And I believe to be the best dancer that you want to be, you cannot have any other hats. Your focus should be just to dance. And when you are that person that dances, greatness comes out. I don't think I did too great at the gala dancing. Forgot the choreography, went the wrong direction. But I think the kids in the audience were just happy just to see me out on the floor, and they forgave me. I hope they did. But I'm just glad it's over. I'm celebrating our 20th year at the gala. You guys got do you know what you're wearing to the gala?
What gala?
What do you mean, what gala? The gala.
Okay.
I saw an email come
You
through.
RSVP'd.
I know when.
Oh, okay,
Antoine,
okay.
you RSVP'd.
Yes, I did. It was amazing. I mean, I'm very proud of it. That's 20 plus years. I inspired to be something like that. 20 years in the game is amazing.
20 years, can you believe it?
I'm putting in my calendar.
20 years ago, I got fired. Okay, so 20 years ago, I felt like at the height of my instruction career. I worked at a dance studio whom I just came in as an instructor at first, and then I was made artistic director. Myself, Chanel, and Tanika, and a few other teachers really took the program seriously and heightened the quality of dance that was offered. I saw myself as being valued. I love the community of it, and thinking of having a baby. I was married at the time, trying to justify that dance can be a full-time job for me. I then spoke to the studio owner, and when I spoke to her, I was asking her, hey, this is what I need. I want to be a partial owner at any capacity, 10%, 20%, 50%, and I would love to run your programs and make the program bigger and grow it. And she told me no. And it wasn't just a no, it was like a no, no. And when she told me no, I gave her my 2 weeks notice, and she accepted it. I went to go teach my class. As I'm teaching my class, we are doing abs on the floor and, you know, just dancing and doing what we're doing. And she opens the door and she tells everyone that I am fired. Chanel was there. She walked past Chanel and fired me. And I just thought, damn, like, what am I gonna do now? Later on in the evening, Chanel, Tanika, and Zizi come into my house saying, you gotta keep on dancing, and we're gonna make a new company, and we're gonna just open a dance studio ourselves. So I went along with it. I was happy to know that I had a mission, and that started my 20 years of 777 Dance Studio. The Torch Award are people that I feel carry truly the spirit of 777. Like, wherever you go, when I watch you teach, where I watch you be, I feel like you're a part of 777. Like there's a certain thing about us as teachers, as a staff, about education, our passion, how we pour into our babies, like that it's a standard. And I just want to let you know that I appreciate you carry on that legacy and carrying on 777 in everything that you do. Antoine Session.
The way it was set up, how you see your younger dancers get dressed up, because you know, everyone always see me in like my sweatpants, I want to see the leotard tights, but it was really good to see them dressed up and in an event. And then Miss Tamara honored me as one of the trailblazers, passing the torch for the next studio. So I'm really honored in that.
I think it's important that when things happen in your life, like being fired from a job that you loved, and then being able to come out of that and cultivate something that is your own path and your own footprint in the industry is really important for longevity, really important for consistency. It really spoke to my drive as a person of my makeup. I come from 2 parents that are entrepreneurs. So, you know, coming from my coconut background, coming from my parents that are immigrants, the fight wasn't over. Just because I was fired didn't mean that was the end of my story. So I was able to create my own pathway, my own lane, my own name as a owner of a great dance studio that actually trains dancers to go on and be great.
Question. What was the title of that award that I got at, what was the title of it?
Most beautiful woman in America.
I knew it.
Get on my goddamn nerves.
I'm sorry, I don't know the title.
Tamika Legacy Award.
Okay. And I missed it because I was getting dressed.
You missed your Legacy Award, yes.
Is it Tamika's not here? Is that the one that's for anybody else? How many people? 3? We're gonna present it. I'll give it to her mama. I'm not joking. Let's just do those 2 and then present it to her later and then talk about how she was late.
Round of applause. Now there's a third recipient but I'll talk about that later.
I received at the gala, the Legacy Award, and I actually missed it because I was getting dressed. I performed. I went and got dressed, and the Legacy Award was presented, and I missed it. But I take pride in receiving this award. I'm so honored because, yes, I am a part of this legacy. I pulled up the lyrics to the Family Matters intro, and I kind of remixed it. Now, I would sing for you, but Ms. Inga didn't give me my warm-ups today, so no singing happening tonight. Plus, y'all not paying me to sing, so I'm just gonna read my lyrics to you all, and it really applies to this Family Matters scenario. Here it goes. It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on a newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Look at this, the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls of 777 dance. Because all I see is a tower of dreams in 777 dance. Real love bursting out of every scene at 777 dance. As days go by, we're gonna fill our studio with happiness. The moon may cry. We're gonna smother the blues with tenderness. When days go by, there's room for you, room for me, for gentle hearts and opportunity. As days go by, it's a bigger love of the family. At 777 Dance Studio, family truly matters. How else would we have made it this far?
Honoring my legs, I call them my legs. Honoring my step ladders, whatever you want to call them, but honoring the people that stayed with 777 was something that I felt like I had to do, because it just made me feel like a big thank you in front of everyone, a public thank you. Sometimes people do things in the background that you don't know. I'm actually delegating things to other parents, or parents that take the time to say, Tamara, let me talk to you about, this that's happening in the program. And parents that show the dedication, kids that stay around. Like Tamika is one of my kids that has now stayed around. Now she's a teacher, not only a teacher, but she's a mom and she's a choreographer, and her son is thriving here. So part of my legacy of what 777 Dance is to honor and is to thank the people that help us get through each year successfully.
It was so cool. It didn't feel like 20 years. It doesn't feel like 20 years. I did not know I was a guest of honor. We literally were like talking, and I remember Tamara talking about the gala, and obviously I was like, okay, yeah, absolutely, I'm gonna be there. And I remember going in and like trying to purchase a ticket, and they were at tables. So I was like, I'm not sure, how am I supposed to do this? And I asked her about it. Like, how do we get the tickets? How are we going to purchase these tickets? And she was like, what are you talking about? You're a guest of honor. And I was like, what? And she was like, Chanel, you don't have to purchase a ticket.
Gala's in November, y'all. Y'all killing me.
So wait, where are the tickets? How do you get tickets for it?
Chanel, you're a special guest. Why would you need a ticket? They asked you, is it you plus one? Oh. What's your RSVP?
And I was like, oh, snap, okay. So it slipped my mind, I'm not gonna lie. And when we talked again, I was like, okay, I gotta get the dress, I gotta get it together, I gotta, be on. So we got the dress and we did the whole thing, and we get there and it was like top notch, very well produced, put together. She honored people who I guess were significant in the history of 777, so I thought that was so cool. She talked about how it started. She talked about us coming together and, being there from the very beginning. So I thought that was really significant and nice. And then I saw students that she and I taught together that I had not seen in years. So that was really cool when you see your kids and they're grown and they have kids and the whole thing. So it was really, really nice, and I really appreciated her including me in that. Yeah, so it was a really good night. We had a good time.
Chanel, I feel like, is one of my life recorders. I accomplished a lot in the presence and with Chanel in the dance community. Like I said earlier, we were co-workers at another dance studio. When I left that dance studio, we then became partners to open Artistic Motion Dance. Artistic Motion Dance was my first studio that I owned with Chanel, Tanika, and Azizi. And Chanel was always like a cheerleader for me. She saw me get married. She saw me have my first child. She saw me get fired. She was my life recorder. She saw me get divorced. She saw me be a single mom. She saw me through the steps of my life where that was shaping me into the person that I am today. So me honoring Chanel at the gala was important to me because I felt that she was part of my, she is part of my journey on becoming who I am today.
All right, we're gonna recognize two friends, Chanel Johnson and Tanika Henry.
All right, y'all, so your dance teacher too, Tanika. Just to be clear, I would not be a studio owner without Tanika or Chanel Johnson. The day I got fired, mind you, and people laugh about it now, but it was embarrassing. I was teaching a class, the studio owner busts in the door, and she fires me in front of everyone. Okay? I walk out the building, I go home. When I get to the house, there's knocks on my door. And it's Chanel, and it's Tanika, and Azizi. And they said, well, we can do this. We've been running this studio ourselves. We've been doing, and it's true. I was the artistic director, I was running the program, but I just didn't think I could do it on my own. And I started Artistic Motion Dance with Chanel, Tanika, and Azizi. And that gave me my foundation. That's 20 years, y'all. That's 20 years plus. Because I was running somebody else's studio for 5 years before that. And that platform, to be able to have your friends, your sisters tell you that you're dope, and we dope too, and whatever you want to do, we want to do that too, it's nothing like that. So I believe in co-signing, I believe in supporting businesses, I believe in supporting everyone in this room. And I believe it because of my foundation, and my foundation would not be this concrete if I didn't have Chanel Johnson, Tanika Henry, or Azizi Williams.
Come on, take this picture, goddamn. That was very waiting for us. I didn't put my shoes on. See, y'all.
for this next speaker because she is the reason why we are here. Are y'all ready? The CEO, the founder, the reason we are here, 20 years of being a business owner. Not just surviving, but thriving in this Atlanta dance community. Y'all, please, everybody in this room, give some noise to Miss Tamra Gasper!
That has taken time to be a part of 777 Dance. Thank you for being here tonight. And the therapist said, you don't stop to celebrate. And I stopped and I said, well, why? Because it's another season, we got things to do. I got dances, I got things to place. And I am an example for these young ladies that come through me. And I didn't realize that because I was just pushing, I was just being who I am. I'm showing you who I am, and I'm sharing who I am with you through dance, through the way I love on your children, the way I curse your children out, the way that I create an environment for them. I'm showing you who I am, and you being here shows me that you recognize that. And my intentions are always to grow. My intentions are always to pour into our friends and our families and our children and our future. I am impacting the lives that come through my building. I am setting a standard for our young ladies. And yes, we may not agree on the way these standards are met, but they walk out of our studio having standards. And I am so honored to have all of you in this building with us today. And I thank each and every one of you for wanting to be a part of this milestone. And I look forward to sharing 40 years with you. But if you can't tell, we are producing some beasts of children. And my alumni, thank you for getting on my mother nerves this whole damn time. Y'all made me contemplate this gala. I was like, I'm not showing up. I'm not going to the gala. Because these heifers right here, they drive me crazy. But I thank you and I love you. I appreciate you. I don't know about y'all. I want to see these kids dance, but I'm ready to dance. Take off this train, kick these shoes off, give you the puffy. Take that. But thank you so much. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. I love you truly with my whole heart. It was so much fun to see everyone dancing. The DJ was everything. The kids were grooving. The little juniors were trying to battle everybody on the dance floor. It was just something so great to see. And just to see everyone happy and celebrating. We were able to share that with a 6-year-old and share that with an 80-year-old, and still everybody's just moving and grooving and dancing. It just made my heart happy to see the people that I love all in one place.
Rosie is definitely a key player in choreography and our trophy winnings for the past few years. Partnering her up with people like Ezra, I believe, brings a creativity out of her that is unmatched anywhere. Then partner her up with us as far as Lindsay, Casey, Tamika, and myself. It lets her see the business of it all and how to construct dances and how to work through choreography and work through making sure people make the dances that are younger, that are older. So she's learning through us these past few years since she's no longer a dancer. She's learning the business of dance and how you actually make it all inclusive. And I love watching her create. Her creating bone is there. It didn't come to the, I'm just saying. But I love that I can now do this with my kid. I love that I'm now in a business that I own, that I can pass it on to my legacy, which is, of course, Taylor Rose Whitehead.
Seeing the new performances at the gala because, we did see the performances before they actually started competing. And I knew my child was in a dance, Joshua, with a ladder, and I was concerned. I did hear about a ladder breaking, so I was scared because I know that he had to fall backwards. But when I saw it at the gala, it was beautiful. I cried. The people cried. It was a very emotional dance. The entire Elite company just delivered. And all the companies that performed, they also did amazing. That one, I think, made the most impact on me, though.
So when I was first teaching I'm Tired, I think it's really important for dancers to understand why they're doing choreography, and not just like do this. Like if it's a jazz piece and it has no meaning behind it, then I'll just tell them like smile, make faces, which is like normally what I give the little ones. But for I'm Tired, I really wanted to work on my storytelling. And at first, the story was always about me and Ezra. In a way, a little bit more exaggerated throughout the dance, but it is our story. I think a lot of people didn't realize what Ezra was going through. I think a lot of people didn't realize what Ezra was going through at 14, and I was his 12-year-old little sister that no matter how much I wanted to help him, and no matter how much I wanted to tell him like I understood everything, I didn't really understand everything. And so I kind of watched him decay for a while and like break away from himself. And no matter how much I tried to stop it, I didn't know enough to like be able to tell him to actually, it's okay, everything will be fine. And he kind of falls off obviously Josh falls off. And that's like Ezra leaving. And Ezra, he doesn't live here anymore. He's gone. Oh my God, I better not cry. Ezra left and he's been in Vegas for a while. And I think since then it's been like me trying to figure out not only myself in dance, but myself in the world without him. Like we really don't go longer than 2 weeks without speaking to each other. And sometimes like now, because it's such a big time difference, we go like 3 hours, or not 3 hours, we go like 3 months without talking to each other. And it took a toll on me, and I wanted to be able to put that into dance terms, because though I'm not dancing physically like all the time, I know my choreography will be able to show what I'm trying to say. So at first I was just going to do the dance by myself. And the mom was like, without my mom knowing, well, without Miss Tamara knowing the story, she was like, well, you should have Ezra do it with you. I was like, okay, cool. Like, that'll be fine. But I told the kids, like, after Ezra goes off and then, like, Trinity, she's just figuring it out. And she's decaying every time. Then, like, she runs to the stairs and she, like, looks back and she sees him. And that's, like, the every once in a while that I'll get a phone call from Ezra. We'll be able to FaceTime for a long time, or he'll randomly come down here. And then, but then it's like, now that he's been gone for so long, you can tell, like, after she looks back, they do like this whole thing where there's two separate lives happening. There's Trinity's life, and then there's Josh's life that's happening over here. And then as she tries to enter his life, she goes straight through him, because it's like, you don't really fit in that world. Now, I haven't tried to go out to Vegas and fit in that world, but I just know that's not my kind of scene, which isn't Ezra's fault, but it's just like, you know, I just don't really fit there. And then it's like she finally, at the end, gives up basically, and she goes and she joins him again. He's better, but you could tell, like, as she's walking off stage, she's not smiling or anything. She's just kind of there. So yeah, I haven't got to that point yet. I'm doing pretty good, you know. I figured life out, but that's how it felt like it was all gonna end for a second there. Like, I was gonna be able to get back and be with him all the time, but was it really gonna make me totally happy? So yeah, okay, yeah.
Every time I see that one, man, a little tear forms in my eye.
Yeah, it's a story.
All the tide is rolling in. I don't wanna be. Let it take me. Let it take me. I'll be on my way. I'll be in a place that can't contain me. And
Yeah, we back for season 2, 777.
yeah, you know who we are. Expectations for greatness, aiming for Mars. So at minimum, we landing on the stars. Yesterday's limits ain't today, so we gotta raise the bar. StudioTypes, yeah, you know who we are. Expectations for great.
Next time on StudioTypes Raising the Barre.
Here, we're not doing a dance. Dance is cut. Everybody get out. Oh, wow.